woke up out of a good night's sleep and slipped right into a daydream that may seem like a lifetime. Then the night rewind to this light shine upon my face as I awake to daydreaming to chase demons way to the evening till I'm sleeping. Then I awake freezing, I start screaming. It's late, sharp breathing, my heart still beating. Running through the pocket patch, thunderclap, lightning, rain, rivers running from the gaps, valleys, plains, hills, cornfields, the sun and running back above the map. Is this sleep deprivation, or am I on deep medication? Am I meditating till I'm asleep, but I keep awakening? I'm searching for the requiem inside my mind's aquariums, trying to break free from this lucid entrapment, using music as my blueprint for magic, my inception to my insurrection for madness. Blessed be priest message, each record's a classic. Pray there's no wreckage when her spirit exit the casket. I called her mommy till she's wrapped like a mummy. My first spaceship was her tummy. I ate what she ate when I'm hungry. Humbled, my arms crumbled as the greats was taking her from me. I shook like a quake, her spirit lift like a ship from a lake. Comfortably, when they come for me, I'ma embrace the entire space, the sun and sea. Then shout, Mom, you did great. Wonderfully, I came from the thunder inside your belly, healthy with 1 or 2 teeth. You taught me to speak, then God told me to preach, and gave me a sword for his head. I'ma take hold of the beast. Soon as your soul release, I'ma let go of peace. Now I'm ready for the war that was shown to me. I'm the devil's hunter, that's the spirit I'm under. I'ma chase you to nightfall, to the sun up, to break the chains of asunder. I have insomnia, on my way to the Andromeda. Study the planets like an astronomer. Interstellar, I'm telling with the elders from South America. I'm 51 and I'm familiar with that area. I'm with the healers when I wrote Rocket to Nebula. My veins are filled with the ancestors' blood, and I'm a replica of the messenger. When it rains, it's just a flood to cover the plains from something high-tech above. The unexplained, the sun is my main. I'm unreachable, untamed, unspeakable, unchanged. I remain the same. Only see growth through my deep quotes. Tell Thoth I'm in deep thought. I could break a bill if they free range. My mother's initials on God's keychain. Storm bills, cornfields, chasing up the Laurel Hill. I'll get at the sworn deals, born skills. Wintertime, warm meals. My mother's gone, I'm on still. Waking up the morning chills. Pill to a dimension fillers to filters. Of spirits for healers. To becoming wireless into splitters to deliver. You begin losing signal, they are little into crystals. In the middle, behind the moon's gateway in the shape of an egg. No more naysayers as you going through the lunar haze. Face plates. Infinity in the 8 shaped. The time is wintry, you see the gray 8. Then turn to the grave and say, where's your debate? For this is fate. I start unplugging, debugging. Before my transition, make man see woman. Then plant myself into the seed before the bee coming. I'm still in the cornfield running. Interstellar, Cinderella, said Cinderfella. I transcend from the nebula. This is the end of an era. I wish you good luck in all your endeavors. Release the pressure, the depressor. Then read the letters. Encounter us without seeing a body, like you emailed us. Delightful that it's not when you contact us, it's when we write you back. I used to watch continents fall just by my chi energy alone. I never used stone. I destroy cities by using cotton balls and big pillars of silken clouds. I watched their towers go down like a comet hit their walls, then smash their buildings with fog. That is all.
Yeah. That was a post. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I thought I had the video, but I got the video right here. So
yeah, the post verse.
Yeah, the post.
Got an extra little verse up in there.
Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah, family, peace to the family, man. I was so enthralled by this project. I was like, I'm gonna just harass Priest until I could get him on for a little bit. You understand what I'm saying?
Let's go. Let's go.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so I want to give a proper introduction. You understand what I'm saying? You know, no stranger to the platform, a brother to my heart. You understand what I'm saying? One who embodies this realm in a way that has transformed lives, sight seen and sight unseen. You know, a masterful, creative mind who takes us through the heavy mental. You understand what I'm saying? From the heavy mental to the celestial space, back to earth in no limited time. You see what I'm saying? The mastermind, my brother, the Ancestral hip hop and the greatest lyricist of all time. I don't give a damn about your list. Okay? Greatest lyricist of all time, and my brother, man, Ancestral for hip hop, man. Killah Priest in the building, man. Peace to the brother.
Yo, peace, peace, God. Peace, peace. Peace, everybody out there, man. What's good? What's good? I'm in a good spirits right now.
Now
Word.
22. We got the bombest
22.
cusp of all the zodiacs right now. We got the bombest cusp. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got the Virgo Libra cusp. You see what I'm saying? And
Mm,
we
balance.
rocking that 92222 up in here, man. So man, what's going on, man?
Indeed. Man, I'm in the cut, man. Just I'm enjoying the feedback. You know, just it's all about mother right now. You know what I mean? I've been on the mother plane.
Right.
Word,
Real
I've been on the
motherfucker.
mother plane.
Right.
Word.
Definitely,
Yeah, so
definitely. And
I've been good.
that's what I got. That's what I got from the project, man. That's what I got from. I had to absorb it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I had to absorb it.
Yeah.
I had to go into a chamber space. Like normally, I don't speak about something until I listen to it about 7 times. You see what I'm saying? I
Ooh.
just go in the joint and just be in the cut. You know what I mean? Like all the way back to the way of the samurai. You know, not making a decision in the space of 7 breaths. You see what I'm saying? So like
Ooh.
going back to that, like listening to it, absorbing it,
Mm.
going in there 7 times.
Mm.
This
Ooh.
time was the equivalent of 7 times. You see what I'm saying? So going
Mm.
to the space, you gave us a birth record. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
You gave us a
Mm.
birth record from the celestial to the material and then beyond. You know,
Mm.
with this. You know what I mean? And 8 tracks. You know, you had us salivating for 8 tracks. You said you had us salivating for 8 tracks. Like, yo, like that's it. You know what
Word.
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, word. Short and sweet, right? I didn't even realize that. It is 8. Word. Um, the commercial was supposed to be on that, but I just did it too late. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? And then when we stretched it out, I was like, but it's already dropping. So it would have been 9. You know what I mean? But 8
right,
is infinity, so that's
right,
good. You know, Bill.
right.
Word. Yeah, man. It's definitely been a journey. It's definitely been a journey. Um, you was asking me a question about the project, or you want me to you tell me how you want to do it? So I'll just go in.
Yeah, yeah. Go in. I wanted you to build because
Right.
conceptually, this isn't something that we expected. You know, we
Yeah.
close to you. We think. You see what I'm saying? But like
Yeah.
this came like, yeah, yo, I'm in the studio. Oh, yo, I
Oh,
got a project. Wait, not 22, 22. I was like, oh, wait. Is this the 50th
yo.
project of the year? You know what I'm saying? Like we can't keep up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Well, this one came exactly how it came to me. It's like it was so shocking, and I didn't even pre-think this. It just happened. It was like I had something else. I was going this way, and then that happened. So that just pushed me into you know that goes back. That's real personal to me. So she always loved the music, but it was something really personal to me, and it just happened, man. I just said, I'm just feeling in the vibe, and I just got into the vibe. No real thinking because I already know what I wanted to say, and all of those things came from the heart. I didn't even need a pen actually, but I just used it to put down certain certain forms of ideas and words, and then that was it. Mother, the first one came just like that. After that, it was just like simultaneously, yo, you gotta do it. So I think it was her that was guiding me. You know what I mean? So it was like, I build with you. You gave me some wise words, and it helped me construct that. And I want to thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? Jizza also spoke to me. He lost his whole earth also. So he built with me, and it was kind of deep. And y'all all said similar things, but I was getting piece by piece about it. So right there, I was just like, yo, when I got the strength, I was like, yo, I feel I'm in the mood of creating. And you was the first one to call me. I remember. And I was like, you was like, take your time. And I was like,
right,
and I said, yo, I got it. I got it. Yeah, I'm gonna take my time. I took that advice, and That was it. Word. 8 joints.
Yeah, when I walked through this path, man, like I couldn't hear anything from nobody, and I didn't want nothing from nobody. You see what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
real. That's real.
so
Yeah.
I was basically giving you license
Mm,
to when you confront it with your love hella right, because everybody think that they're fine. You see what I'm saying?
mm,
They're not.
sure.
Like when you confront it with it, don't run from it. You know, you don't gotta
Sure.
retreat from it. You could walk through it. It's new. You see what I'm saying? It's like a snake shedding old skin. Under that old
Right.
skin, there's new skin. You see what I'm saying? So now there's another personification. There's another ancestral umbilical cord. Like this happens in
Mm,
physical. What does this mean ancestrally? You see what I'm saying? So like,
mm,
so this is why I was like, you don't have to try to be strong for everybody else and none of that. Everybody's going to deal with that on their own. So give them the space for them to deal with it on their own. You know, nobody was able to tell me this. I couldn't see it. I couldn't feel it, and I didn't know how much it was affecting me until it was affecting me in ways that start to present in the physical. You see what I'm saying? So
mm.
take time, and take moments, and take things like that. So to be able
Indeed.
to embrace it in that space of silence, you can hear
Mm,
things now. You can begin to see things
mm,
now. You see what I'm saying? So these are all of the
mm,
sights and the sounds that come to this period of transformation. The
mm,
first year, as they say, is the most powerful, potent year because y'all walking this path together. Her returning to the realm of the ancestor realm is
mm,
her getting used to that. You understand what I'm saying? So
mm.
you
Oh,
getting
that's
used to that at the same time. You
woo.
see what I'm saying? So y'all are growing together and y'all are reconnecting y'all bond in that space. So she's
Mm,
becoming someone else, and so are you. You see what I'm saying? Like,
right, right.
so I
Wow,
just
that's
I slid it to you real quick. You see what I'm saying?
woo.
Because
Yeah,
right in that decisive space, we could be very destructive. You see what I'm
that's right.
saying? We could be very destructive in that space, and that's not a
Yeah,
space that you want to dwell in. You know what I mean?
right.
So, I'm thankful that I was able to be, someone in that space for you in that time because in that space, I was mad destructive. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Yo, telling you, yo, it's definitely a journey, but them words help me. You know what I mean? You just and just sitting there when I had got the inspiration just to go ahead and record. I had to draw. I just draw it from the memory bank, man, and just go with it, whatever, not whatever, but it was just drawn from the memory bank, and everything fit right. Everything fit right, and I was like, yo, Mr. Universe, we're gonna have to pause on that. Vedic vape room, everything I did, I was gonna do this, and that was it. And then it's what you get. Word. A song.
definitely. Right,
It was supposed to be an EP, and it turned
right.
into it's supposed to have been an EP because I just wanted to do um a short body of work of it and then and see how I felt. But then it turned into a album. I guess when you go over the 5, right? But I had to get those last two or three on there. Where
I think an EP could go as much as 10 in some
oh, all
spaces.
right.
So
So there you go. That's what I
yeah,
wanted. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. So sort of like
this
an
space
EP.
is this space is a release. Like this is a release. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm,
On a multitude of levels, like you gave us a release. Like I'm walking, like boom, like I could feel that presence. You see what I'm saying? All in
mm,
the same space. You see what I'm saying? So
mm.
like we got heavy mental from you, and we got these other spaces. But this
Right.
is this is like okay, this is what a part of my thoughts feel like. You see what I'm saying? So we like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, so yeah, so
Now that you say that, it's like a yeah. Is now that you say that, this is probably like the first time I did a whole album just tapped in. You know what I mean? Tapped into a concept. Just on this type of emotion. You know what I mean? Life, basic, basically life. I like it too. It's kind of
yeah,
I like that round.
yeah. I took it in that space, man. I took it in the space, and you know going from one track to the next. You know, the brother's letter. You see what I'm saying? You know, uh, everything like you know what
That
I'm saying from
almost,
one to the next, to the next, to the next. It was, it was.
you know,
It's a roller coaster ride. You see what I'm saying? It's a roller coaster
like it.
ride. Yeah,
Definitely.
you know what I mean.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Now you
yeah,
feel it. You exactly what it was. It was a roller coaster ride of emotions, feelings, and different things. And that's what it was. You know, brothers letter. That was that's how I felt. You know what I mean? I had to write that letter to myself. Good energy. That almost didn't make it. But I
really.
was like, yo, this felt, yeah, that almost did. That was the last, because I did that a little before that time, and I just had to fill it in. You know what I mean? It's ill how that builds up.
So it's you talking to you.
Yeah, that's the
So
brother's letter, yo.
it's you talking to you. It's
Outside
you
of
talking.
myself.
Right. It's you talking to the world. It's you
Hmm.
talking to your pen. It's you
Hmm.
talking to the microphone. You see what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's so many spaces. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that space, like just in that space right there, like this back and forth about continuing to create, continuing to move, continuing to produce. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Is it being received? Do people actually get where you're coming from until you
Mm.
get a chance to interact with people that tell you what you created did for them? You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
So your
Yeah.
mother gave you an umbilical cord, and you gave the
Yeah.
world an umbilical cord.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Indeed. Indeed.
So
Indeed.
like the intricacies about like yo, homie was going through his divorce. You understand what I'm saying? Like it was a bunch of stuff going on. Like you don't know
Real
what
talk.
people what your
Real.
music, really done did.
Yeah.
Like I shared with you, like, yo, we was in combat. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Right.
we was in
Right.
combat. Like so
Right.
all these things kind of go, together in different spaces. Like we in the Middle East, at war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maccabees every day. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right. That's right.
Maccabees. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
literally.
Indeed. Indeed.
You know what I mean? So
Indeed.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah. Froze up.
no, no, go ahead. You was about to go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. Well, like you said, I'm just feeding off. As a collective of things that I seen, memories that came back. You know what I'm saying? Memories that were there, that just echoes, and it's just noticing that. I talked to some people. I talked to and it just was coming up, and I'm glad that it was able to come out the way it did. I'm satisfied with the way it came out, because after that I was just like, I'm done. I got that part out. You know what I mean? As far as particular this particular set,
Word. I see Coach Kandaka in the building. You understand what I'm
I
saying?
wish I would have got the Hiller on there though, but the Hiller just didn't make it. But if you listen to, you can start hearing the transition that it was on that same vibe, right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean, this is a healing, healing release right here. You see what I'm saying? This is a healing release, and I agree with Coach Kadaka. Like this is something sacred, something special. This is unlike. You
Shout out
understand?
to
This
Coach
is
Kadaka.
this is an unlike Killah Priest offering right here. You know what I mean? Like this this put me in the space, man. I see Big Bo in the building, man. I gotta
Timo?
play the video. Yeah, no, Big Bo, the brother who did the visuals.
Oh yeah, Bo Vision. What up? What up? What up?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I got,
joint.
I gotta give him his machetes. My brother say he don't give out flowers. He give out machete. I gotta roll with that. I gotta give
Oh,
him his
that's
machete.
right.
Give him
Yeah,
his
give
joint
us
right here.
machete. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
let's do
shared
this.
he shared the same thing. He lost his mom's
Mhm.
also, so it kind of added up when he did the video. That he felt it, he saw the visual, and he put it to it. You know what I mean? So I was grateful for that. We talked about it. It took us like a month to even sit down. He sat down on it for a month, and then he was like, "Yo, I'm ready." And I was like, "Okay, let's go." Word.
You said it like Big Daddy Kane? Did you say it like, I'm ready?
Yeah, he got those elements. Bo Visually from the Bronx. You know what I mean? BX. You know what I mean? BX. Yeah. I'm ready. Yeah. Shout out to Kane. Right.
Let the visual run real quick. Give Bo his love, man, because this is something serious.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay, it's your mother. I'm just calling, checking to see if you got home safe, son. Give me a call so I won't worry. Love you. Bye.
I woke up out of a good night's sleep and slipped right into a daydream that may seem like a lifetime. Then the night rewind to this light shine upon my face as I awake to daydreaming to chase demons way to the evening till I'm sleeping. Then I awake freezing, I start screaming. It's late, sharp breathing, my heart still beating. Running through the bucket patch, thunderclap, lightning, rain, rivers running from the gaps, valleys, plains, hills, cornfields, the sun and path, running back above the map. Is this sleep deprivation or am I on deep medication? Am I meditating till I'm asleep but I keep awakening? I'm searching for the requiem inside my mind's aquariums, trying to break free from this lucid entrapment, using music as my blueprint for magic, my inception to my insurrection for madness. Blessed be priest message, each record's a classic. Pray there's no wreckage when her spirit exit the casket. I called her mommy till she's wrapped like a mummy. My first spaceship was her tummy. I ate what she ate when I'm hungry. Humbled, my arms crumbled as the grates was taken her from me. I shook like a quake, her spirit lift like a ship from a lake. Comforting, when they come for me, I'ma embrace the entire space, the sun and sea. Then shout, Mom, you did great. Wonderfully, I came from the thunder inside your belly, healthy with 1 or 2 teeth. You taught me to speak, then God told me to preach, and gave me a sword for his head. I'ma take hold of the beast. Soon as your soul release, I'ma let go of peace. Now I'm ready for the war that was shown to me. I'm the devil's hunter, that's the spirit I'm under. I'ma chase you to nightfall, to the sun up, to break the chains of asunder. I have insomnia, on my way to the Andromeda. Study the planets like an astronomer. Interstellar, I'm telling with the elders from South America. I'm 51, am I familiar with that area? I'm with the healers when I wrote Rocket to Nebula. My veins are filled with the ancestors' blood, and I'm a replica of the messenger. When it rains, it's just a flood to cover the plains from something high-tech above. The unexplained, the sun is my main. I'm unreachable, untamed, unspeakable, unchanged. I remain the same. Only see growth through my deep quotes. Tell Thoth, I'm in deep thought. I could break a bill if they free range. My mother's initials on God's keychain. Storm bills, cornfields, chasing up the Laurel Hill. I'll get at your sworn deals, born skills. Wintertime, warm meals. My mother's gone, I'm on still. Waking up the morning chills. Peer to a dimension fillers to filters. Of spirits for healers. To becoming wireless into splitters. To deliver. You begin losing signal, they're little. Into crystals. In the middle. Behind the moon's gateway. In the shape of an egg. No more naysayers as you're going through the lunar haze. Face plates. Infinity in the 8 shapes. The time is wintry, you see the gray 8. Then turn to the grave and say, where's your debate? For this is fate. I start unplugging, debugging. Before my transition, make man see woman. Then plant myself into the seed before the becoming. I'm still in the cornfield running. Interstellar, Cinderella, said Cinderfella. I transcend from the nebula. This is the end of an era. I wish you good luck in all your endeavors. Release the pressure, the depressor. Can read the letters, encounter us without seeing a body, like you emailed us. Delightful that it's not when you contact us, it's when we write you back. I used to watch continents fall, just by my chi energy alone. I never used stone, I destroy cities by using cotton balls and big pillars of silken clouds. I watched their towers go down like a comet hit their walls, then smash their buildings with fog. That is all. The post verse. Trying to phone home, picking up ETs on the main line. After I crash, I'm experiencing amnesia and deja vu at the same time, and an unexpected close encounter of the fifth kind. The Akashic Records, Book of Revelations, we experience the sixth sign. What the prophets predict, shift paradigms. Do we believe in the tarots or their minds? The man that travels through the shadows till he shines. Factual, they don't attack you, they attack the genes. My black queen took the vaccine. They blaspheme, ask Tutankhamun, they get curses when you unmask kings. Martin Luther and his one last dream. Riding bikes, climbing heights, whiny heights, flying kites. Lighting pipes, Mayan sights, driving pikes, find a blinding light. Road of night, motorbike, roller coaster sight, closer bright, poltergeist.
Okay, it's your mother. I'm just calling, checking to see if you got home safe, son. Give me a call so I won't worry. Love you. Bye. Message saved.
Whoa. Called her mommy.
A whole nother element layer. You see what I'm saying? Like as your visuals often do. You see what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Big Bo, man, Big Bo.
Yo, he killed it. He
encapsulated the whole experience of what was being conveyed. You see what I'm saying? Like you are having an out of body experience when you take a loss like that. You see what I'm saying? Like your refuge is gone. You out here. You see what I'm saying? It's like when you said I was in her womb, I ate what she ate when I was hungry. You see what I'm saying? Like
that's true.
Like that's how close the connection is. You see what I'm saying? So that when that connection gets severed, you automatically go into a space of turmoil, war, chaos. So the storm, you fighting through the storm, you fighting through all of this tumultuous space, and it's fresh and it's new, and nobody can help you, even though everybody want to help you, but they don't know how to help you. You see what I'm saying?
There you go. Word. I'm glad you said that part.
Like, these all of the things that are there. It would take one to know one in that essence.
That's right. Yes.
So like so people they like, yeah, man. They like, yeah, man. Like they don't know how close to be and how far to be. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I got to put on my adamantium and just go hug Priest. Like fuck it. Like if I die, I die. Fuck it. Like I got to grab a hold of my brother. Like yo, I understand. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, that visual component, adding the layers. You see what I'm saying? I know people was like, yo, that was Priest on the piano. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so.
It's
still everything all together. You know what I mean? And coming back into that whole thing, and then you coming back into yourself, and then coming up with the phone, like boom, like my mother her number's still saved. You see what I'm saying? Like I got a video of her speaking. It's you know what I'm saying, that's still every year, you know what I mean? Like so literally it's some sentiments, it's kind of kindred. You see what I'm saying? In that space. So yeah, man. Yeah. Definitely.
My sister's tripping because she didn't even know I had all that stuff. So that was the extra little thing, and I didn't tell her. I didn't tell her nothing until it dropped. And she would see the video. She'd be asking me, "Yo, what's up? What's up?" And then so the first time she heard it, then my cousin hit me up. They all like, man, because they hear her voice again. It refreshed them. I mean, my niece got some stuff from her. My niece, she got some stuff from her too. Word, you some of that stuff, huh? But she wasn't talking to me though, so I couldn't use it. But this one, she was talking directly to me. She was talking to my niece. Yeah, but technology kind of help through that situation. Yeah. But yeah, Bo was telling me, to walk, and he caught the vision. It took him he absorbed it, right? He was telling me to walk this way, and I could really see what he said because he explained to me what was going to. That's what I like. He explained to me everything that was going to happen, and it kind of exceeded what I thought. I even thought. So I looked better than what I even thought. And I was like, because initially we supposed to have did the outer body at the piano, and you know, sometimes something with keys. You know what I mean? Something about the piano keys when they hit, and just you feel that vibe in there. You know, one press, the other come out, but they all make harmony together.
Let's give them brothers letter real quick. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little dose. Give them a little
Oh
dose.
yeah, yeah, we
Everybody
can
need
go in. We can
yeah.
go in. We can
Everybody
go
check the
in.
project. All right.
Out there.
Painter, brother's letter. I should cut my ear off like Van Gogh. Stop performing at the Clan shows. Watch myself from the audience. Play piano with lit candles. I mean, I'll still perform, but the thrill is gone. I don't feel as strong. Maybe because the wheel is torn. I clutch in a ball because I'm sick to my gut. Then I brushed off the dust, stood up like I was touched by healing palms. I picked up my shield and 3 rocks as I'm hearing psalms. Know ye not that ye are gods? And I've been blocked by bouncers, overlooked by the announcers. I'm in the stand with the fans, which told me many of my album was like a counselor. They said songs like Then From Now, got them from then to now. Even deja vu, they said the old man was you in the reoccurring nightmare where you kept coming back around. I took a picture with him. Then he showed me a picture of his daughter in a cap and gown. He said he put her through college because your words stood up for knowledge. Said, to be honest, you like a prophet. I said, stop it. He said, what made you right before quarantine take us to Nebula in a rocket? I said, it was just my journey to the planet of gods, a divine intervention. Just a mantra I said for the monsters in my head. Kept reliving, but we true and living. Like 3 supermen then, he said, who you kidding? That was a beautiful listening. Clan came on and music was hitting. They did 4th chamber while I talked to strangers about his divorce and child support papers. Got to restrain in court for his anger. On the cross cause of haters. As Ghost finish up with the black suede while he dawn. They look around, I'm not on. They search backstage and I'm gone. Watch finish the set, play the next song. Play the next. Nobody would remember. He hardly was a member. But the gods was his avengers. With the bars, always an inventor. From kindergarten to jobs at the center. From the mini mart, parking cars for the winter. Kept a penny jar. What's the odds I get injured? Dreams of a football star was hindered. My lovers died, my brother's demise. My first son arrived in September. Virgo. No more pop locking like a turbo. Stopping in Stockton in my circles. Better that's her, love was eternal. Ancestors, embrace her. Sword in my dreams like Jacob. Wrestle with the devils before I wake up. Or was that an angel in flames who renamed you? Killah Priest to join the Wu-Tang school. Say to them, oh son of man, now children go in the land. Now I'm on send them 5 deadly venoms.
Freak out, yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
The cut up
Man.
at the end took me back to Don't Sit on the Speakers.
Hey, yo. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. What's that? You got to see a little bit of AD.
Right. That was AD on the cut?
Yeah.
Okay.
Word. So, yo, right there, right there. Yo, now playing back and listening to it, that's nice memory lane right there. That was beautiful right there. Yeah.
You keep a poker face, like if you know what that means. Like you keep a poker face, so we don't know how things affect you. You see what I'm saying? We don't know how things affect you. So this
Yeah.
creative space that you have to be able to walk it through, like we don't know
Yeah.
the angst, we don't know the frustrations. You see what I'm saying? We don't know the tug of war. You see what I'm saying? So that vulnerability to be able to share it. Like, yo, like I just cut my ear off like Van Gogh. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't do no more of the clan shows. Like, that's a real thing that you believe on. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't know. It's good because we got the fanfare. So it's like, yeah. So it's just, you just go from one thing to another. Like, we don't know what you go through in order for us to see you and for us to hear you. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah. I want to sit in the audience and start watching myself and try to get on stage. I see it from another side, man. See it from the other side. Word. See it from the other side and just catching that, because I love the music the same way. So it's like I love the music too, and so I just have to see it from the different side. I have to see it from all different side, man. And this was the right album for that.
Right.
Yeah, right album for that's the whole feel of it. And it was to come second was right because we could get the artist part of it out. So all of that was strategic also. You know what I mean? I give it to that part, because I always talk to the DJ, so we talk about it. You know what I mean? Moods.
Yeah. I mean, and it's still hip hop. We just had a build on it. I'm sure we're going to advance it further next, Wednesday.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
definitely.
So, Digi Warfare kind of got the cuts too. You see what I'm saying? Like on Killah Project. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that was my joint on and on to the break of dawn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how I feel about it.
Yeah. Cuts, man. Sometimes the cut helps out because that takes you back to the park. So if I'm gonna walk through the park, if I'm gonna go down that memory lane, I need to cut. Word.
And then all of the stuff in between. You see what I'm saying? Parking cars in the winter. You see what I'm saying? Got the penny jar. Yeah. Like the struggles be real. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we
I
got
love
children.
football.
So they don't know the after effects. You see what I'm saying? They don't know what it is. They just used to us paying for shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, whatever it is, like
Exactly. Yep. First son Virgo. Yep. I had to get the life together right there, man. Parking cars, winters, wanting to do your own thing, but it just planned out. I mean, it turned out this way. I don't know. You heard? Everything is by infinite design.
That's a hell of an elevation right there. You know what I mean? Going from just yourself to children. That's a whole nother thing. You see what I'm saying? That's why
Extension.
I love that movie the way I do. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got 10 of them. You see what I'm saying? Him and Sunz the Great. That's 20 children. Between him and Sunz the Great, that's 20 children.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So
hard. That is hard. Fruitful. That's a lot of seeds.
Word. Somebody following the commandment. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Fruitful and multiply. Word. Exactly. What we got next? You gonna go down the line?
Yeah, I want to go down the line, man. I want to. Normally, I be trying to skip around. Now, I want to hit it. I want to hit it righteous. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm here.
Get to the next joint real quick. Yeah, shout out to the fam, man. Like, this is a beautiful thing. This is the first time I never got a chance to do this before on an actual release day. You see what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like, I always get it around the season. You see what I'm saying? So, boom.
This is it's special. I'm here. I'm available for this one. I want to be everywhere for this one. Word.
Let's get this straight.
Yeah. So, there's no biopsy or autopsy for the outer body. The experience is godly. The appearances is foggy. A celestial safari. Getting rid of the ego. Like the will of Ezekiel. Pyramids of the B.I.B.L.E. Indigenous people Peaceful, I'm ready, my eyelids are heavy. The sky bridge over the levee. Timeless Orion, Timeri, where the lions are buried. Holy Mount Zion sanctuary. Mount Sinai, the saints were Aries. Planets revolve, the sun is steady. Over the Gobekli Tepe. My mother's the cover, she's the blanket to what I'm thinking. Set me free like Lincoln, to the land of the ancients. I read the chapters because the master above. Esoteric Noah was born after the flood. Blackness is love, circular field, Merkaba will, Church of Israel. Solomon hologram, serpent seal, the Nawa language. Heya foundation, Shishun, tonight, low moon. When I talk, you see frost, cold room. Mama, 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 mother, 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 mommy, auntie, no gravity. Palm tree, sunlight become ice upon the seas, glaciers. My eyes have seen Queen Asia, Lisa, Kevin, greater in heaven. Spiritual seekers, once your fleshly vehicle leave us, where you go, no toll, no visa, no passport, just whisper last thoughts. Helen Cova went to sleep in a coma. The snake biting the tail of the cobra. The body's just a shell, the soul comes back and forth over and over. I wear the sackcloth, tears fall like boulders. She pushed me here to the culture. My sister here was in rollers. 1960, Walter Curry and her appeared on the sofa. That was December 25th. No one ever saw that pic. Songs like For Tomorrow, then Happy. The sorrow, I never did one for daddy. Allow me to borrow from the cosmos of the Black Sea. She left Aunt Carrie, Aunt Cassie, Uncle Amos, holding unks in their paintings. They're amongst the ancient. Black monks with the winged disc. I cruise inside the dream ship.
And if you consider that, you realize that what you mean by yourself is rather narrowly circumscribed. Even events that go on in our own bodies are put in the category of things that happen to us in the same way as things that go on in the world outside our skins.
Dream shit. Yo, man, I gotta say, I haven't sat there and absorbed it like this. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Wow.
I had to take it through the chamber yesterday. It was the middle of the night. I'm like, man, fuck it. I need to hear it right when it dropped. And it was like, boom, all the way through. Boom. I was like, yeah, I'm a harassed priest. He can be like, yo, stop texting me. Don't call me. I be there when I be there, son. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what it is. That's what it is.
I needed it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
This connection, every track leads into the next one. You see what I'm saying? So, we hear, for God so loved the world, she gave her only begotten son to us. You see what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
We could do the he all the time, but we don't do the she like we're supposed to. You see what I'm saying? So this reconciliation space, you giving us the she and still giving an ode to he in the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Indeed. Well, that's why I said I got to borrow from the cosmos for this one. Word.
That's
happy with grandma.
Yeah, right. And then even naming, the other family members. You see what I'm saying? Like putting this together. Like, this is one family.
Yeah.
Putting it all together.
Yeah, my cousin Queen Asia, Lisa, man, she transcended first. Word, wow. So all of those in the legendary, they're all ancestors. Right. They were, tight. Wise. She was always Wise was her man. He ended up passing away. Wise from Sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a story, yo. It's a story. It's a journey. It's a journey in this album, huh? Yeah. I'm happy.
Loving it. And Ancestral archival record on wax for the family. You know what I mean? Like
I got Pops ones coming too, man. I said I didn't do one, but I did one for my grandmother and Happy. Word. That's why I said I'm gonna borrow one for the Cosmo. I told I was gonna do that. Word. You know.
Let's get into the next joint, man. Let's get into the culture joint. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, you was mad strategic with everything that you did. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, culture. 5 Deadly Venom's what I said. The second one. Only one. The one cat. He knew all the masters and styles, but remember he chose one, but he knew all of them. He had to team up with one of them to find one. So I said I'll go through.
That's the culture joint. Yeah.
Number 4.
Number 4.
The Lizard.
The Lizard.
Yeah.
And he used to get bent all the time. Like he used to get bent.
You're right. You're right. Him and the Toad. I think the Toad was a drinker too. Yeah, the Lizard would just get bent all the time. Yeah. Yeah. He used to be.
He was good with everybody.
You killed it.
Right, until he wasn't. He was good with everybody until he wasn't. Like he
was loose.
Spot,
yeah.
Just turned off. The joint, like get out.
Yeah. The Lizard was wild. Yeah. Word. And that cocky. I'm number 1.
Right.
He was housing the snake. Number 2. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, he was getting money. Number 2 was getting money, so he ain't really.
I think he was already paid. Yeah. The snake had cake. He had cake. I don't know why he was down with him. I don't know.
Just for the fun of it, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The centipede was messed up. Like he was grimy. He was
the grimy nigga. He was the grimy.
He's like, nah, man, fuck that. I'm fucked up. And he had a connection to where he was deadly, but he didn't want to try number 2.
Right.
He still. I don't think he wanted to see no parts of number 2. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, he had number 2 with him because he had money. But remember, number 2 was the only one that was kicking it with number 3, Scorpion, and they ended up killing him.
Right.
When does these bad deeds end? He said, "Yo, man, once you do something, it never ends." Because the snake wanted to get out of it, but then the Scorpion told him. He said, "Yo, you're not getting out." He told, remember, he jumped in the room. We had his mask on. He said, "You're not getting out of this. Once you do the bad deed, it never ends." Word. He's like, yo. Crazy. And he ended up killing him.
Right. He was right next to number 4 the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like he was next to everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
talking about 3, right? He was a slick nigga.
Yeah, that's the middle child. You know what I'm saying? We right there.
The middle child. Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
In the middle of it all.
Yeah.
In the middle of everything. Watching.
He said, "Give me the money," because when they killed the centipede, didn't know that was him until he threw them darts, and he was like, "Yo, I'll split the money with you." And it went down. Right. It went down. Then he said, "I'll split the money with you, yo."
He was about to bounce on his ass.
Yeah, he was about to bounce on that nigga, yo. He just came to kill the snake. That nigga was wild, yo. He's like, "I told you I was gonna get you." You know what the snake did. Word. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go watch that shit after this, yo.
Got to. Look, we could do a whole little thing on that joint right there.
Yeah. Number 4, the Lizard. Word. Yo, shout out to everybody out there. Bo Visual, you still there?
Everybody's still in the building. They still in the building. Let's do this joint number. Let's go on the culture joint right here.
Dream state, I escape. My visions are smoky. Tangible candles on grand pianos, but I live my life in low key. That's the arrow in the bull ring. I have to pull strings for things I want in life. From making the bands, the sound of clashing pans. My kitchen was haunted at night. That's just my mother, preparing salmon patties for the family. Grits and eggs, I miss her ways. Sweet potato pies or fish fillets. Then a bright light, I'm in a photo shoot with this unnoticed group. Hairs on their faces look grayish, but all ages from old to new. We were stoned to death by the photographer's cameras. Till this day I have flashbacks. It give me chills when I'm laying still. The picture glass where I crash at. Back in the days, I was signed to ASCAP, but now I don't have to wait, it's Cash App. Older rappers used to sleep on me, knapsack, till I got my pen and my pad out of my backpack. I was good with mathematics and add rap. I said, young king, don't let no one push you around. He just did. The sun flared as he rode off in his wheelchair. Shattered dreams, the master scene as a Nazarene. Resurrected the seven-headed dragon queen. Mesoretic or esoteric, Holy Quran or magazines. Leviathan and Pi descends, then riots begin. The Bible's revenge. Tribes of men, some disciples, some messiahs defend. With great flapping wings, inner vision, reminiscing, reoccurring. We are turning, peep the curving, and the people turbans that keep it urban. Priest the hermits, the chief gave us the leaf to learning. My rebellion, Helen, she seldom dwelling. The elders, y'all welcome. The hell I fell from to walk amongst the peasants. Nervous condition, I used to bite my nails young. At 33, I had a vision. I stumbled across the path of a man named Jesus one day, getting hammered with some of my carpenter co-workers. In my dreams under a lantern, and wind chimes and dream catches, my ruler measures the end of times, the Elohim's and Neters. Helen, 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 Helen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, yo. Wow. That. As that August, that was 19. No, that was Helen. There you go. Gotcha. Yeah. Exactly. Like over here, man. There's a lot in there.
This mitochondrial
Mm.
spiritual DNA story you're giving us.
Woo! I'm about to say that. Come on, y'all.
It's yours, yo. I got it from you.
Mitochondrial DNA story. Yeah.
Mitochondrial spiritual DNA story. You see what I'm saying?
Spiritual DNA story.
These strands right here are something sacred because you walking us through the faculties, the inspiration. You see what I'm saying? The making of the priest. You see what I'm saying? The making of the priesthood. You know, showing these different initiations along the way. You see what I'm saying? So you lyrically putting them out there, but if you got an ear, you can hear, okay, this point, this institution, this place, this time, this blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? And kind of putting it all together. So it's not a one-dimensional space. They might hear things. They might think that they know things. These things are all part of you. Yeah, they layer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, you said from the Holy Quran, the magazines. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, like it's all in there. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
in there, yeah.
If you know Word Up magazines or Double XL or Source or
There you go.
whatever the periodicals are there. You see what I'm saying?
That's like, right.
You're looking for one thing and you're gonna find all of these other joints. You see what I'm saying? So
they don't even have magazines like we used to have. You know what I mean? Right. Everything's online.
Right. We was jacking magazines. we slide magazines about the spot.
Magazines at the spot, yo. Magazines out the spot. Yo. Go. Man. Yo. I'm inspired right now, yo. Oh, this is truly amazing. I'm feeling it.
With your fam sometime. You see what I'm saying? I gotta sit with your family. I know everybody got to do what they got to do, but if ain't nobody ever fought nobody over your record, and you ain't never talked to them about it, you understand? You don't know. Like, you're like, all right, you know, whatever. Like now I jumped out of a moving car to get Heavy Mental. You understand
That's real.
what I'm saying? Before the CD spot closed so I could bring it back to Iraq. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
literally. So, you like,
man, that's love right there, yo. Oh man. That's real talk.
I got your joint and Master Killah joint.
No set date.
At the same time, you know what I'm saying, to bring back overseas. You see what I'm saying? So the fam could get it. You know,
shout out to Killah. Shout out to Killah. Yeah, get them on there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Make that happen. We can make that happen. Word.
Don't you know, crazy motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like I was a joint on there. Right there.
Indeed. Word. Yo, it's a good vibe. Yeah, definitely a good vibe.
Clan season, man. You see what I'm saying? It's clan season.
Yeah.
And, you know, the fan moving through, you know, different spots and all of that. You see what I'm saying? I know you got some tours in the works too.
Yeah, I got some. Yeah. I got some. I'm gonna catch them up this way. You know, I'm gonna start from this way because that's it. You know, you got Madman, Math on there. Word.
Yeah. That was. Yeah, it's been refreshing to see it. You see what I'm saying? It's been refreshing to see it. It's especially in this 25th year of Wu-Tang Forever. You know, like coming out for 36 Chambers. You see what I'm saying? You know, 25th year of Wu-Tang
2 and
Forever.
5. Yeah.
And what that meant. You know what I mean? What that meant to my decoding of lyrics and breaking down lyrics and tracks and things like that begin with Wu-Tang Forever.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
So,
word.
Like, down to my.
It's yours.
Down to this joint right here. You know what I'm saying? Down to this joint. Like,
hey,
this been the same
at the
for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, for 50 years, it's been the joint, like, since it came out. You know what I mean? Like, so I got
chapter.
the joint over there.
They're reading chapter a day. Here and there. Or page. Yeah. Shout out to the RZA, man. Word.
And I got the towel. You know, I got every brother's book. You see what I'm saying? But this got a special.
Wait a minute. That was you guys. That was you guys, huh?
This was RZA's.
Right, RZA. Yeah.
Yeah, I got everybody's.
He got two ones. Yeah.
I got everybody's book. Even the joint that Buddha Monk had put out. You know what I mean? I was waiting for Papa Wu's joint.
That's
with that.
That's one for the ones. Papa Wu joint.
Yeah. We're gonna get the Killah Priest joint. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We're about to start the joint next week. You see what I'm saying? So the visual story. Greatest story never told. You know what I mean?
It's about to be on. They gonna see. We're gonna tell that story, yo.
For real.
Can't wait. Where we at? 5?
Yeah, we at.
You got me going. You got me going.
Yeah.
You got me going.
We at the Flower Ashes. We at the Power Joint. You see what I'm saying? We at the Power Joint.
Flower Ashes.
I believe as we speak that there is discussions with government departments to cancel them, but it hasn't been
Red poppies above dead bodies. Gloomy, I tread safaris. Mommy, I'm sorry. I use the trunk of the weeping willow like a pillow. Within the haze near the grave, in the shade, where flowers withered and billow. Plenty allergies, pretty poppy seeds. Out of focus bees, lily of the valley. The sky's misty and it's cloudy. Tuxedo pouring whiskey from the balcony. Late spring, lakes near streams. Petals are bell-shaped or winged. Walking behind the drapes is my queen. Near daylight savings, stinging nettle, I settle near the rose petal. The four-leaf clove unfold in the meadow. It's foggy. I see the running image of my sister Audrey. Slow motion, approaching. Talk to me. Wartime free. August us 3. She's the 5th. My mom's the 9th. I'm the 16th. Can't forget the 22nd. My nephew's in heaven. Russell, it turns dust soon. Mushrooms, Marcus Deli near the elderberries. Statues of the Savior child held by Mary. Hundreds of souls get up and dwell a berry. Vision blurry, cemeteries, winter's heavy. Shade gardens, I come to pay homage. Enslaved garments, the day orange. Cypress trees, flightless bees. At night chickweeds, a psychic breeze. Hyacinth leaves, fine mist over the high sticks. Wide width on the side of bricks. It's fire pits. Requirements is quietness, like observing the hieroglyphs or doing tantric yoga. The Sanskrit holder, the people from the planets over. Yoda culture to the man named Noah. Grower, chrysanthemums, flowing from axiom. Africans, ashes in the wind, blowing and the grass is laid a gin. Amen. Picking flowers during the bewitching hours.
And 260,000 people have signed a petition demanding the money for the fireworks is spent on fighting the fires. The Lord Mayor, Clover Moore, said she shared the deep sympathies of those who signed the petition, but stressed that the fireworks were planned months in advance and most of the budget had already been spent. Linda McCormick, who started the petition, thinks that position could change.
No light. Got a little gloomy there.
Right. Because it's bittersweet. You see what I'm saying?
It's bittersweet. Yeah. It's bittersweet. Sometimes when you get to the bitter part, you like the sweet on the top, the middle. It's like, oh. But the transition was heavy. Transition.
It's a transition forever. You know, forever changed. You know what I mean? Even back to the numerology, you know, as my mother explained to me in regards to genetics, she said 33 and a third of your best genetics from your mother, 33 and a third of your best genetics from your father, and then you got a third of your own. So, you know, you got one side destiny, the other side destiny, and then you have your own destiny. You see what I'm saying? And that makes a collective. You know, like, you know, she was breaking certain things down. You know,
wow, the collective of one.
Right. Our last time together physically was Germany when True Master came out. Hey, Rashid and Black Dot. You see what I'm saying? So
wow.
She opened up the whole space. You see what I'm saying? You know, the Mother Goddess came and opened up that space. And I think Black Dot said to date, outside of 5 Bloodlines of Hip Hop, that's his most requested, you know, DVD. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, that's beautiful, yo. That's heavy. That's heavy. The connection, man, is a small world, circle. It's beautiful. Yeah.
I'll see if I can find a copy. I'll bring you.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah, definitely need that, man. What a journey.
Definitely. All the way back around. You know what I mean? From then till now. You see what I'm saying? So even thinking about us, like we was together in a bunch of spaces. We was together in a bunch of spaces since 96.
Yep.
You and I, you know what I mean? Like
right. That's what I said.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I said that's what he said. From then it got me from then to now. Wow, been around. Yeah. That's crazy. That's true. So we here.
And how it come all the way back, you know, come all the way back around, you know, full circle. See what I'm saying? So yeah, it's been.
It goes up, come down. Full circle, baby.
Full circle. Now we in August, man. This August. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, this one.
Yeah. This is it right here. This is
August.
Yeah.
Wow. Pop was it quality?
This joint right here.
Yeah, this is August. Oh, she's the first August. No.
Okay, it's your mother. I'm just calling, checking to see if you got home safe, son. Give me a call so I won't worry. Love you. Bye.
When it's stormy weather, I'm the storyteller, the 4 o'clock a.m. coffee stirrer, unorthodox sayings, the fortune teller, the astronaut ancient from the orbit nebula. My hands are the rock paints, metamorph in the feathers. Before I fly away, I pray my soul to keep. I wake up twice, once to cut off the lights, the other to cut off the darkness in my room before I go to sleep. My nightmares, I'm right there. It never made me roll in my sheets. It just made the crows at my window start poking their beaks and crocking their calls. Some squall, I'm watching them fall. I rose to my feet. Dead poets beneath. I see them through the fog, frozen a creek, pointing upward like we chosen a priest. Anointing, comfort, when my mother's omens speak. The clairvoyance converts, the atonements are brief. Now all I see is the songbirds during the moments of grief. And when birds die, they just stay in the sky. Their wings no longer wave and fly. Trillions of them way up high. As flesh, feathers, and bones go as days go by. Stare up at their grave and cry, but our tears fall back in our eyes. Reverse, research, we hurt, we leave earth. As the minister, preach at the dirt. We throw flowers like it's power. It showers, then we meet and greet at the church. Sing songs, memories, and someone leads with a verse. We were strong with long history. We treated like family since birth. The Adziluth, emanation. The Briar, creation. The Yetzirah, formation. The Asiya, action. I can connect the comedic correlation. The Ka is like a car. The Ba is like the soul, your God. A set is the death. A saw you resurrect. Recharged. You evolved and revolved. Spoken by the preacher, the priest, the rabbi, the imam. But that's religion. This is the solar system. The transition to the ascension. Old traditions from the mathematicians. Magicians with the craft they written. They scientists, but their labs are hidden. Hiram Abith, Boaz of Magistus, from snow gas to liquid, from topaz to gad, they pass down the image. Along their path they leave remnants, so we can reminisce. What I write in my pad is the experience, except we unlimited. The Aborigines at odds with the demigods in the land of Oz. Historian tells a girl lost on a trail, Dorothy Gale, and a tiny dog Toto, in a magical world looking for a wizard somewhere over the rainbow. Young ears close to these fables. From sun flares I molded an angel. Watch me completely disappear, no remote or no cable. Recalling memories that never existed. Free falling endlessly, drifting, remembering to forget it. The psychiatrist said the bad weather's gone, so I write my journal with the lexicon. The external hexagon. On my chest is the cube of Metatron. The ex-user said the methadone I'm on got me seeing leprechauns. There's sweat in my palms and under my arms is strong. I've been watching episodes of Star Trek all morning. All day long while the security guard watches porn. House shoes in a docile mood. I'm going crazy without you. That's my deja vu. My days without food. I'm in the days with counsel while you go into the haze from the graves that's shallow. Soundproof, spiritual in the vehicle. Car going so fast. It's sped beyond sight, beyond night, so fast. Spiritual vehicle crash into his own headlights. Breaking the hourglass like the widow spider that spins the web and slowly thread a life. And this is holy matrimony to wed, bed, a wife. We find solitude in these altitudes into a molecule. Feels like we vanishing slowly, the planets are ghostly. Looking back at our bodies, how much mileage we use. The noise I avoid, the silence is my school.
Mm. Mm. Whoa. 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 Zone. 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 Little bit of light.
Right.
Heavy right there. That's heavy. Wow. The transitioning, it's all transitioning into silence. Noise going into silence.
Right.
Noise going into silence. Oh, wow. Wow, man. It's
The
hard.
normality is interrupted. Now a new normal is introduced. And, you existed in the sanctity of it. You see what I'm saying? You get a moment from the living to what they call in the Catholic space, that the space that ain't having to have the purgatory. So you go from the living to the purgatory to the resurrection. You see what I'm saying? So that same womb space you came from, the same womb space where the mind begins to permeate and then teeter into the physical realm. That same triple stage of darkness of the womb space, of the mind space, of the universe space, to the pen space, to the unseen space, the science of the holy breath, and then that chemical flame. All of the other elements that put it together, and then we got rhyme form. You see what I'm saying? So from that formless space, from that invisible space to the material space, and then it gets sent out, and then how it's received individually in an invisible form again. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it goes from that formless space back into a formless space. I mean, so.
Yo, yeah. You sure you don't be putting down dogs?
Yo.
Yo, from the formless space back into the man, this documentary we're gonna do gonna be incredible. I can already tell.
This is good. You know what I'm saying? I needed somewhere where the professional could do it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is inspiration.
You can explain it.
When you're sitting down with someone that's outside of the culture, they can only give you an outsider's perspective. They're taught and they're trained to do investigative inquiry. That's not the same as I listened to your project and got this. You see what I'm saying? I listened I went into a space. I cut out the world. The world didn't exist. I was in a space and I was listening to this right here. And this is what I came out with. You know what I mean? Right. So that's not always good. Somebody who's
great.
All the way over there, they might miss everything. You see what I'm saying? But you might have the right marketing mix in between the two. You see what I'm saying? Like, so for my fans, for the artists, for the artistry, for the creatives, you know what I'm saying? For the motivational vocal expressionists, because something great in the building. You see what I'm saying? All of these converging thoughts, are there, and the articulation comes in the space with appreciation for art. You got articulation. It goes back to art. That's art. Your appreciation to express that art in that space. You know what I mean? So it's what it is. It's what it is.
Yo, you put it perfect, man. I can't wait for you to do the documentary now, because you are killing it. Yo, that was golden.
It's about you. It's a celebration space, man. We definitely wanted to bring it to you. So, myself, Sunn the Great, you know what I'm saying? Che Black, my brother Frank White is gonna be another one of the shooters, you know what I'm saying? Guys that's kind of putting it all together for a celebration space. So we get a chance to show you how much you mean to us. You see what I'm saying?
Peace.
How much you mean to us. Why you still here? Because it don't do it justice to be trying to act like, blah, blah, blah. Like, nah, you can do something right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can do something right now. So for everybody who got a loved one out there, you can do something for your loved one right now. You see what I'm saying? You could do something for your loved one, and your loved one could do something for you right now. You know what I mean? Like, Islam say don't cut off relations with the wounds that bore you. How many of these wounds bore you? And if your brothers and sisters come from that same wound space, you see what I'm saying? Your family come from the same wound space. Nothing short of death or some other traumatic thing is unforgivable. Life too short, yeah. I guarantee you, no matter how you felt about them, if you don't see them physically no more, you're affected by it forever. So you can change that. If that's the only thing you do in the space of reciprocity, you can change that today. You can change it today. Because everything you wish you would have said, all of that, you see what I'm saying? Like all of that, like you're plagued by that. You're haunted by that. You see what I'm saying? So even with you acknowledging the fact that you may be startled by something, but you're like, nah, that's just my mom's in the kitchen. Like normal. You see what I'm saying? Like, so spirit has to grow into that space on that other side too. They're used to doing things here physically. You see what I'm saying? So they often come through and just rearrange the shit in the house. Like, yo, what the hell is this? Like, they start fixing it. You see what I'm saying? Like you thinking it's chaos, like it's crazy. Like, yo, nah, in their mind, they're fixing it. And they're still letting I'm still around. I'm still here. You see what I'm saying? I'm still present. There's a thin veil in between us. You know what I mean? So embrace that. I think they kind of brought that fourth and sixth sense. You see what I'm saying? Like,
word. Oh wow.
That was
yeah.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So he had to wait until his mother was ready for him to tell her what it is. You see what I'm saying? So, all these things all together. In one spot. So yeah, we here. We in the building, man.
Yo,
and
that
we
was
had balance.
Beautiful.
And we had balance. Right there.
Beautiful.
And we had balance right there. My brother in the building, Shannon, no Ideas Original. I know they want to interview you on a podcast over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna link you with the brother, Shannon, and the family over there at No Ideas Original podcast.
Let's do it.
Great group of brothers over there. You see what I'm saying? Salute to the fam. I know they chopping at the bits like, yo, man, yo.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
So let's get to this balance right here. You see what I'm saying?
Balance. That's where we at. We had the Libra too. Cusp of Libra.
Right.
Balance 222.
Getting mad cuspy out here.
Yeah, cuspy. Cusp. Right. Cusp of motto.
Red cusp of motto. Yeah. Oh man. Yo.
Crazy.
Rest on the weekend. Garden of Eden, the carbon I'm breathing with oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, leviathan. Rise from the sea while I absorb the sun's vitamin, which is the light of men. Libations to the divine. Cave excavations, migrations of the nine. Indwelling principles, my mother name is in the shrine. Extended continents, flames around my mind. Object of adoration, spiritual ascension. Nibiru through extension, the miracle of Kidman. The mirrors drew attention. Imperial dimensions. We're grafted into the spiritual roots, then fashioned into our physical suits. Left the wild trees, strange fruit. The valleys, rain-produced, sugarcane juice. Book of angels, near brook of volcano. The pillars shook and became loose, and out of the fog came a moose. Like the fairy tale of Mother Goose, it spoke, and camouflaged within the smoke like a ghost. The hand of God grabbed my coat, then we float. The land of Nod I awoke, and I wrote on these tablets, broken up in fragments. Placed them in the basement, put some in the attic, rolled them up in fabrics, took them to the labyrinth and the secret passage. Reaching the weekend of the Sabbath, the cave ground steepens, then leaking with gases. Maybe fatal. And that man may be Gabriel, hovering over the baby's cradle. Helen Culver, the lady angel, talking to herself in a low tone. Morphing to an elk, walking by itself above the crow flown. The cross of skull and bones, all alone, being an object of contempt. Distrust destroys my desire. Is this baptism or a rinse? Mom, you're my everything, and I never will forget. No regrets as we lay to rest. Me and Paulette was blessed. Had us both on the 16th day, October, and August was next. We love you, mama, with so much honor. You were the greatest. We hug in your spaceship. You snuck away in the silence. Every day is a challenge. It's hard for us to embrace it. She went far above a space weightless balance.
I wonder if it's ever struck you how curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience, we regard as things that happen to us, which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power or activity that is external to ourselves.
Rest on the weekend. Garden of Eden, the carbon I'm breathing with oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, leviathan. Rise from the sea while I absorb the sun's vitamin, which is the light of men. Libations to the divine. Cave excavations, migrations of the nine. Indwelling principles, my mother name is in the shrine. Extended continents, flames around my mind. Object of adoration, spiritual ascension. Nibiru through extension. The miracle of Kidman, the mirrors drew attention. Imperial dimensions, we're grafted into the spiritual roots, then fashioned into our physical suits. Left the wild trees, strange fruit. The valleys, rain-produced, sugarcane juice. Book of angels, near brook of volcano. The pillars shook and became loose, and out of the fog came a moose. Like the fairy tale of Mother Goose, it spoke, and camouflaged within the smoke like a ghost. The hand of God grabbed my coat, then we float. The land of Nod I awoke, and I wrote on these tablets, broken up in fragments. Placed them in the basement, put some in the attic, rolled them up in fabrics, took them to the labyrinth and the secret passage. Reaching the weekend of the Sabbath, the cave ground steepens, then leaking with gases. Maybe fatal. And that man may be Gabriel, hovering over the baby's cradle. Helen Culver, the lady angel, talking to herself in a low tone. Morphing to an elk, walking by itself above the crow flown. The cross of skull and bones, all alone, being an object of contempt. Distrust destroys my desire. Is this baptism or a rinse? Mom, you're my everything, and I never will forget. No regrets as we lay to rest. Me and Paulette was blessed. Had us both on the 16th day, October, and August was next. We love you, mama, with so much honor. You were the greatest. We hug in your spaceship. You snuck away in the silence. Every day is a challenge. It's hard for us to embrace it. She went far above a space weightless balance.
I wonder if it's ever struck you how curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience, we regard as things that happen to us, which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power or activity that is external to ourselves.
Hey, what's up, Ma? It's me, your son, Walter Priest. I just want you to know that I got your message and I'm okay. And I know you want me to be okay. And I think about you every day. And you've been on my mind ever since. And you know that I love you. And I know that you love me. And me, Paulette, and the rest of my kids, everybody's happy, and Paulette and Treese, everybody, we think about you all the time. And I'm just going to leave this message for you. And this message is from all of us. We love you, Mom. This is for you, Mother. You're the best mother I've ever had, the only mother I've ever had. And you're the best woman in the world. I love you, Mom. Till we see each other again. Bye. Hey, what's up, Ma? It's me, your son, Walter Priest. I just want you to know that I got your message and I'm okay. And I know you want me to be okay. And I think about you every day. And you've been on my mind ever since. And you know that I love you. And I know that you love me. And me, Paulette, and the rest of my kids, everybody's happy, and Paulette and Treese, everybody, we think about you all the time. And I'm just going to leave this message for you. And this message is from all of us. We love you, Mom. This is for you, Mother. You're the best mother I've ever had, the only mother I've ever had. And you're the best woman in the world. I love you, Mom. Till we see each other again. Bye.
Yo, man, you about to. Why you do that to me, brother? Wow. And then you played it twice. You played it twice on purpose?
Yeah. I needed my heart to be circumscribed. You see what I'm saying?
Hey.
I needed our heart to be circumscribed. That collective heart. You understand?
That's real.
Like, it's people that's around with their own mother right now, today, at this moment. They're not speaking over something frivolous, over some foolishness, over some ego, under some some crazy circumstance. You see what I'm saying? Some misunderstanding of life, of upbringing, or whatever the case may be. Like, you're not in tune with the womb that bore you. You cut off relation with the womb that bore you over something that could be explained. You don't know what it took to create you. You don't know the gestation in the womb space. You don't even know. You don't know that to bring life into the physical realm from the unseen, how close you got to be to death to have life in the physical realm. So you don't know mother. You don't know mother in that way. You see what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know the circumstances and the situation and what life is. You can't change mother into birthing person and think that's the same thing. That's the ultimate disrespect of the sacrifice that's made to give life. There's no way. And you made it right. You made it right. You gave us a open scribe. You gave us a way. You gave us the letter. You gave us the verbiage. You gave us the courage. For them hearing that, they can change their lives. They can reconnect with their mother. Even if their mother has physically gone from their sight, they can reconnect today. So yeah, I mean,
that was Jizza right there. Oh man, hit him back.
Word. So to God I said peace, man.
Yeah.
For real. But you gave us a chance, man. You gave us a chance, you know, to do it again. For those who listen and those who will listen, you see what I'm saying? Like, life is too short in this physical space. It may seem like it's forever, man. It's a moment. It's a blink of an eye. You know what I mean? So you can if you can repair it. You gave us the words, man. You gave us the words. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wrote letters and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I wrote letters and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, going through it. I had nights where I was just, you know what I mean, at my spot, like in tears, like, yo, like, why you leave me? You understand? Like, like, why you ain't take me with you? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no life like that life. You know what I mean? There's no life like that life. Man. But, you know, she comes to me, you know, every once in a while and just, you know, let me know, like, if I stop, she stops. You know what I mean? So I keep going, so she can keep going, so we can keep going. You know what I mean? Like, I'm my mother's son, but she's more like my twin sister. You know what I mean? So,
man, yo, now boy, you dropping it, yo. Dad, I should have had you on the end of the album. Yeah, that's real talk. Real talk, bro. Real talk.
These moments, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is love, man. Like when it comes to mother, man, we go hard in the paint, man.
That's real. That's real. No, for real.
And that father. You see what I'm saying? Like, Pops got a different thing. Pops don't want all that. Pops would have interrupted me, like, man, shut the fuck up, man, doing all that goddamn talking about me. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's short. We keep it short. You see what I'm saying?
Just be great. Yeah, just be great.
Yeah, but moms, man, there's not enough words, man. There's not enough. No, not enough.
Dad. That's real. That's real. Man, I gotta get out of here now, bro.
I know.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna answer this with Justin. I got one more another interview today. What's up with the brothers? You want me to hook me up with them? We can do the interview.
Yeah, I hit you with the info.
Yeah,
I hit you with the info. ASAP. And
when they want to get it done,
I'm gonna get with them real quick and get a date. I'll shoot it to you in a second.
All right.
You got a final word for the family out there?
Yes. Go get mother and listen to the words that Osborne just said, and then get the album and listen to that. You know, it's coming from a real spot, and you really can't explain it, but I did my best on this one. So it came from a real place, and I just want y'all to get that. Check out this interview. Check out, we got more stuff coming, man. More stuff coming. Priesthood. That's it.
Wow.
So, and so, I like that.
That's it. That's it.
All right, well, peace out.
Peace, Lord.
Priesthood. I miss you, mommy, kiss you, golly. Christian body, flying disc, reminisce of Garvey. Surrounded by the elders, probably. Then I sit with Gandhi. Mahalia, the whalers with Marley. Afro beats, a supernatural priest. Carry the sword of the Lord, clash with the beast. After me, there's casualties, catastrophes, disaster, drastically. I write along passionately, microphone mastery. Tribe known the Maccabees. They say I look like an Olmec. Books of the old text. African Bush or Kush or the Hoteps. After came a pharaoh who knew not Joseph. But kings reign the same apparel, same culture. Every time I rhyme, they add wings to my sculpture. Every line's a paradigm, supreme supernova. The being feature holder. Elohim, see through dreams, out the rain, ride the streams like I'm Noah. Moses, I throw my staff, turn the cobra. Vipers fast, bite the staff, bite the soldiers. With this microphone, I'm everlast, I'm Jehovah. The first to do work, I'm never last, I'm the owner.
All of the things I'm talking, not the yeah. Try what you not do if you're not the fair. One man they tell me to disappear, yeah. So come and help me, cause I don't pray, my man, I don't pray, come on man, I can't stay for one place, for God's sake, my day. Don't take my favorite from you. baby. They are talking shit, baby. What them no get enemy. See you for what's in it. I put up my eyes. 10 shots, my eyes. Just good. I cry, offshore, but my dread love. Believe me, I don't pray. Mohammed, I don't pray. Commandment, I can't stand for one place. Go say my babe, come and teach me. Only you can feel my best. Give me vitamins, we're gonna take these pains away. So cold, so
The Prince of Persia, a stitch of murder, the war observer, saw him lynch a herder, blood rinsed from a lurker, took a risk when he heard her, her neck in his grip, then he jerked her, whispered pagan prayers, then let her go down the stairs, curtains blew everywhere, he hurried through the night air, light flare from the watchtower, search team with rock wallers, kings that got power, from queens that drop flowers, screams grew a lot louder, he schemes as the fox prowler, caught him on the trail, lit the veil, tried to impale, it didn't go well, they both fell, grabbed his coattail, as the moon swell in the open sky, the ocean in his eyes saw blue whales, from mountain high the falcon glide, above the island tribes, caught, smiling at his finger prize, from off his claw, he fell to his own demise, for all his losses, hell has thrones inside, his flesh and bones collected by the tides, sand wet with foam, bubbles till they dry, the morning comes, the skies lit with the sun, hits the earth kingdom, full 360 is spun, prince amongst the living ones, children will run, sit down and listen stunned how his mission was won, he said the night before I had dreams of being betrayed by the God, they consulted on a plan, I prayed on it hard, by day I cannot rest, by night there is no peace, I spoke to nobles, the wise men and the holy priests, they told me it was grief, showed me too much sleep, I slowly went to deep, there I fought on beasts, awakened with torn sheets, wrestled with devils and leveled his armies, the calm meek was free, too tense to speak, I turned the other cheek, after I murdered his elite, I'm the Canaanite king with Babylonian wing. My battle's holy supreme. Arrows are loaded on your team. As I swing the axe, all our kings are black. I'm the murderer and murderer. All bow and worship us. No book can interpret us. We're before night. We are pure light. We absorb sight. We are the tallest height. We are called the bright. For social culture, as the day falls to its closure, like a retrograde turning off its motor, and the earth's shadow is in full exposure. 200,000 rays of light, slightly beige white, silvery dark grays overtake the third boulder. The land of kings and gods and the heavens are now lowered. Talk to him, priest. For a fortress, they ride on horses and kill with soldiers. The greed of man, the seed of damn, for we are the I am. Back when Africa was a tropical rainforest, the Tyrannosaurus, the planet's purest, went from combat with hands to swordmen, the cannons for warring. Check the canyons for drawing, spamming major land of forest, unknown forces. The first books was just talking, and man found a way to record it. In ancient Samaria, they found records of schools and mortgage, tools they used for schools and soaring. Back when the natives first saw New Orleans. The Coral Castle, draconian domes, built around the immortal statues, that's taboo. The tablets I possess lead me towards the firestones, and the 110 riders and priests, the empire seats the Messiah's throne. The unknown sun tone, beings that resonate the color of the trombone, brass. But as if it was burnt in a furnace, learn of the worm and the serpent, and the inner workings, hope it give you discernment. You choose from the righteous or the sinner version. I write to lift the burden off the children of the urban, so disturbing. So I hit the herb then, sip the bourbon. The mix makes me a different person. Damn, I better go get some nourishment. Above me is the Uranus universe in the Sagittarius sky. The reptilian's replica of the nebula. The Mercury macabre messenger. Extraterrestrial Tesla. To Mecca and Israel is peppered. Forget the necklace, I'm with the treasure. Grace is sustained in honor. Faces inflamed with horror. Graves encased with martyrs. We all came from space, made from stardust. All aboard the large bus, we took charters. When we get there, I'll take the helicopter. My melanin the color of copper. And the 12 Israel, tree of life Kabbalah. The Zohar, Zodiac, Zigzag Zig, Zoroastrian Zealot. Archives of the Abyssinian African relics. Disciple of Dravidians, Hammurabi's helmets. Chakra sparkled all around me like the gloves of Michael Jackson. The jacket of Liberace and the robes of Elvis. From my crown to right below my pelvis. I'm sitting in a row of elders, chastising those rebellious that chose their errors. The selfish in hell's pit, souls were jealous. Bad deeds that the tarot reads, with Pharisees and Sadducees. The man with bees, the lad with leaves, and the sand of Thebes, land and sea. The seasons came annually, calm light sneaking up on us slow like a manatee. Love for all humanity, what's your brand of tea? I already ate the ages and drunk vanity. I vomit the 9 planets and the comets. Men, women, and garments. The gods and the goddess family tree. I'm quarantined in the pandemic when my hands are free. The black treasurer, rap developer, back to the nebula.
Answering service.
Frank Cutter, any messages?
Did Mr. Macklin reach you?
Yes. Did he call back again?
No, sir. No other call.
Yeah, Lord. Marco Buddha. Lord. Old school corpse. I give honor and thanks to the divine elders to place armor on saints from the nebula to hold the scepters and garments homage. I think if you see my horrors you'll faint. I'm on the throne all alone, let me swallow my drink. Grab a microphone, make your headphone your headstone in sync with ruins and constellations. There's no human that can face them. Every rapper came before me is distinct. As I be around as long as the Sphinx, I cremate you to your ashes like glitter that's pink. Body from spirit coming off the wall like paint. John the Baptist bring his head to me on plates. Lord, tree of knowledge of good and evil. See me walking up a spiral mountain with hooded Hebrews. Got into a falcon where they stood these people that spoke on balance, and we all turned to the eagles that flew off silent. Lord, as the bell ring in cathedrals, the hell I bring to you in sequels. Scream and yell, yet die peaceful. My writing is illegal, yet lethal. Lord, gods in their victory, cognitive empathy. Emotional, empathic, masters of mystery. Immortal light is amazing, my wizardry. Giving all honor and praise to William Saunders' grave. Crowley or Alistair Crowley, a place to balance the holy. I'm in the palace that's low-key. Used to flavor the palace with OE. Now it's Lord, the GOAT MC, Smokey, swords. In the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi, Shinobi. The scroll reads on the wall. The horrors of Horus, before the throne, living waters. I've written 6 Taurus, hermetic house of heathens. Witches and corners, the library of dogs is my primary source. Lot's wife buried in salt. The red third eye, the blurriest courts. The God-free religion, Godfrey Higgins. Wrote about Egyptian, so he saw it, so it's written. But it's not true in living. Before the flood of Wallace budge, let the people speak from the true palace blood. Lord, my writing is psilocybin mycelium. Son of the widow spider, my boss is bicentennium. My mic's a viper reptilian. Divine Dr. Copper, draconian. Holy pen, drawing crowds to the Dravidians. Master millennium, MC from the book of the Gideons. I study y'all rapper styles like guinea pigs. I'm from the wittiest, unpredictable, unfollowable, unspeakable, underrated, unappreciated, but yet unbeatable. Move the planets, I came down, cracked the dawn, take a Pikachu. Lord, chakra colors align like a beak of a Pikachu. Aurora borealis when I'm pure in my knowledge. Purple, sweep the floors of my palace. Lord, my virtue form circles of power. Lord.
we are free beings by default, and try to force anyone to fit in a certain mold is just a recipe for disaster. And it's only going to work when you can program the minds, and that's what you're seeing going on with the television.
Sacred geometry, basic astronomy, Ignatius Donnelly, and the Matrix Keanu Reeves. Say their face is astrology. This be the truest rhyme I ever wrote. In front of shrines of the devil go. See through my mind like a telescope. 369 like Tesla wrote. See the planets align, the fourth kind, and the nebula's close. From my rocket, going through pockets. Through the darkness I coast. Try to raise my conscience, books on the prophets. Nostradamus and the cults. Do you believe in devils and angels? Aliens, fairies, or ghosts? Things you see on Wi-Fi and Sapphire. Rabbis, preachers, and popes.
Esoteric. Esoteric knowledge. Esoteric. Esoteric knowledge.
Byzantine treasure, Queen Esther, King Jester, Dream Catcher, Wing Scepters, light beings with Elohim feathers, medieval ring stretcher, Helena Blavatsky, demeanor of Gandhi, take the cranks off the cross, clean off the body, put him in the grave for 3 days, seen Anunnakis, Enoch the Metatron, crown him with a head of thorns, the clouds in heaven storm, the child that was dead and gone, is now in ancestor forms, in a white robe megalon, my rhymes like globes in a Dabaron, sharp right when I flow when the mic is on, just like a light show when I step upon.
Esoteric. Esoteric. Esoteric knowledge. Esoteric. Esoteric knowledge. Hey, what's up, Ma? It's me, your son, Priest. I just want you to know that I got your message and I'm okay. And I know you want me to be okay. And I think about you every day. And you've been on my mind ever since. And you know that I love you. And I know that you love me. And me, Paulette, and the rest of my kids, everybody's happy, and Paulette and Treese, everybody, we think about you all the time. And I'm just going to leave this message for you. And this message is from all of us. We love you, Mom. This is for you, Mother. You're the best mother I've ever had, the only mother I've ever had. And you're the best woman in the world. I love you, Mom. Till we see each other again. Bye.